So what I find particularly interesting about the Huawei strategy around DFE is, first of all, the ability to decouple the persistence from the management, or the control plane and the data plane, if you will. Secondarily is the ability to decouple the software from the underlying infrastructure. You can take that software stack and run it on a variety of platforms. And lastly, what you're able to do with that stack in terms of analyzing data, whether that be real time or in a batch cycle, to be able to do more with the data, provide business value and business results back to an organization, a service provider, a cloud provider, an enterprise, around the data that DFE is managing and provides governance over. So I think certain things that I find compelling about the Huawei storage strategy is its breadth of offerings. So you have a very, very strong portfolio from entry to mid-range to high-end, all-flash arrays, hyper-converged infrastructure, SAN, NAS, scale-up as well as scale-out architectures. So I find that quite compelling. Secondarily, I think Huawei's in a unique position in able to take its technology and not just satisfy traditional enterprise customers, but also customers that are building out their next generation data center, that are building out cloud infrastructure. So you're very well positioned to satisfy both traditional enterprise application environments as well as new types of applications that are being deployed in these next generation data centers. Yeah, so I think it's a very interesting and compelling direction. Obviously, there's different access mechanisms by which the applications and the users want to access the storage infrastructure, whether that's file, traditional standard network protocol access, whether that's object access through an API, an object-based API, or block access. So it provides multiple access mechanisms to get at the infrastructure. And then what's interesting about the Fusion storage is the key value, back-end key value store, distributed key value store that's used to distribute data across the infrastructure. So that provides, I think, a compelling advantage as well. And then lastly, the ability to persist data on a variety of mechanisms on the back end, whether that be flash or disk or memory. So we see a lot of innovation going on in memory-based storage, and Huawei seems very well positioned for that.